to Behind the Fence with KD. Hey, we getting live. We getting live. I want to start off to say I appreciate those who have supported me from the jump of this thing. I know we fresh, we early, trying to get some things going. Want to give a shout out, to what I'm saying, a lot of the supporters that I got. A lot of the family that I rock with, and that rock with me. I always got to give a shout out to you, a salute to you. I want to get into what transpired this weekend. But before what I'm saying, I do that. I do want to say that it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of uh promotion type of ordeals that what I'm saying. I'm gonna start sending out you guys way en route of the team. Also, we do sub donations. If you would like to send a donation, please contact me through. You can hit me up on off YouTube. You can hit me up off Instagram, or if you can hit me up directly, so that we can get you to the right direction to be able to send a donation to the Beast Mode organization. Now let's get into what happened this weekend. So, what I'm saying, we were able, we had the opportunity to play Taboo again, which is a team that we have played, I believe, 3 times up to date. And, what I'm saying, we was able to get the winning end of the stick each time with them. But I do want to say that that's a great team. When our games that we have played, all three of them, it could have went either way. It was a great game. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a competition amongst those two teams, and the way that they battle against each other. It's a fun game to see. But what I'm saying, the Beast Mode have gotten the better end of the stick against them. I believe beating them by 1 point each time. Oddly enough. Then we go into the second game, which is the Nationals, and that's when I'm saying, our Blowers completely get what I'm saying. It looked like they gave it up. What I'm saying, I'm gonna be honest with you, like they just gave everything into the first game. Uh, and it was dry. What I mean, we had I believe like 3 hits that game. So my thing with these boys is, man, we seen a lot of good. What I'm saying, it was a lot of great production from guys that haven't been producing, as of today. So, this weekend to see them be able to produce, see them be able to, what I'm saying, make some things happen. What I'm saying, from AC. AC hit a couple good. AC hit a couple good shots. Uh, that was big for us. And when that kid gets on the base, it's definitely trouble. That's a guy that's been trying to find his rhythm, and he kind of getting into his groove a little bit. I still gotta what I'm saying, get some things fixed. But other than that, it seemed like he's getting in his groove. Then what I'm saying, you got Kadir, who have been trying to get in the groove, but as of late, even last weekend, Kadir's been stepping it up. He's been a major contribution when it comes down to putting the bat on the ball and getting on the base and making things happen for the team. That is a plus. Then you got Robo, who else have made some big hits. And the thing about with Robo, because what I'm saying, that's one of the what I'm saying, the kids that what I'm saying, I get to spend off field time with, because sometimes I have to take them home, or whatnot. But what I'm saying, I do get the opportunity to talk with him, Kadir, as well as my son, about the game, about what I'm saying, how they feel about their production. What I'm saying, I do give them my opinion, how I feel about their production. Cause what I'm saying, we family. What I'm saying, they like my nephews. What I'm saying, I love them to death. So, I do give my honest opinion. So to see that kid be able to take the ball to the outfield more than one time, You know what I mean? It was great to see from him. So, you know, I do want to say shout out to Robo, as Coach Cook would say, Obi-Wan for Shobi, for being able to, you know what I'm saying, do his thing. Then you had Buff. Buff was, you know, finding his rhythm, making some big plays, also making some big plays defensively. That kid very athletic, you know what I mean? A very athletic kid right there. You know, he done made a whole bunch of plays that I said not a lot of kids will have that type of IQ to be able to make. So, you know what I mean? For him to come in his groove, you know, that's great. You know what I mean? That was great. Then, you know, you got Peanut, who by far been one of our most consistent hitters, you know what I mean, on the team. Uh you know, he's been holding it down. You know, he had his moments, but it seemed like this weekend he was locked in, he was ready to go. Then you know you got your other guys like DJ Jacob, you know, Ant, you know what I'm saying, who was sidelined, you know, for a couple of weeks. He came in and he played his part. You know, we had production. You know, Braylon. You know, we had production for pretty much everybody at some point of the game this weekend. So you know, so I'm real proud of them for that. You know, and it does show the work. Now, I do say that you know, what I mean, we were struggling into the second game, so it seemed like we starting to give everything that we have in the first game, and then the second game is like, man, you know what I'm saying? Well, is this the same team? Uh, and I noticed that you know we also play a lot of back to backs now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's game, then it's right back after that. And versus them boys got an opportunity to be able to clear their mind or whatnot. So you know what I'm saying? I guess it's just more of a fatigue thing or more of a stamina thing. I'm not sure. But you know what I'm saying? Them second games is what's killing us. And it's not even a close game. These are starting to become blowout games after we had good, you know what I'm saying, first games. So we just gotta find a balance, you know what I'm saying? I just think that we was dry. You seen a lot of errors that didn't happen the first game. You know, you seen a lot of you know what I'm saying, judging the ball at the plate that didn't happen the first game. It was just a lot of difference when it came down to game one and game two. So you know, it was a weird, it was a weird type of thing, but you know what I'm saying, it was a great thing to see growth in a lot of kids that wasn't succeeding as of yet. So to be able to see them now, we get if we everybody be able to get on that grind together. I'm telling you, this team is unstoppable, and I say in my honest opinion that this team that's put together right now is probably the best team that Coach Jalil and Coach Morrow have put together. You know, just being honest with you, like I just think that the top to the bottom is well constructed. It's just a matter right now is getting every player to get into their groove, and that's gonna be dangerous because we just seen uh, splurts of it as of today. So you know, as long as we can get that coming, you know, it'll be great. You know what I mean? We also didn't have our guy Mitch. You know, Mitch was out of state handling some educational duties. So we didn't have him. So that hurt us pitching wise, which is a big thing for us. You know what I'm saying, with pitching. You know what I mean, it's a weird thing because I do feel that we got some good pitchers. We got some good pitchers this year. We got some good pitchers. Um, the biggest thing is the adversity type of ordeal. You know what I'm saying? When you getting them bases is loaded, keep that killer mindset. I think that you know we just gotta lock in for the whole what it is, an hour and 40 minutes. I'm not sure. We just have to lock in until you know rough say ball game, and that's when we go ahead and then you able to rest then. But until then, you know what I mean, we just gotta keep grinding it out. Uh, Also, you know what I'm saying, the coaching. I believe that this year, whatever game plan that the coaching staff have came up with and just constructed, I know that right now the record isn't what it is, and the record isn't what what I'm saying what was favored right now. But you know what I'm saying, I see the process, I see the vision, I see what you guys got going, and if we keep going up and we keeping that tunnel vision, like you guys are doing, you know what I mean, it's gonna be some great things because you know what I'm saying, I how we used to be was we'll come out the gate winning, and then we're going to that losing spree at the end. So this could be the one where we coming out, you know what I'm saying, getting our bruises at the beginning and being able to win at the end. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, I do want to say that, you know what I'm saying, whatever you guys have came up with or whatever, and I'm just talking about just the growth of the boys. Like the biggest thing to me about winning a game or winning on any level is growth and development of the players that you have. Um, you know what I'm saying? Because if those players ain't growing, then they ain't able to produce for you in the midst of a game. And we had moments where we really needed points, so we really needed somebody on the bag. And you got guys like Robo who have who's been struggling, was able to put that thing. I think it went to left field, if I am mistaken, or whatever. I mean, or whatever, got a double off of that, and an RBI on a much needed game that we got blew out on. So you know what I mean, to see guys like that, or whatever, it just takes, you know what I'm saying, like I gotta give y'all flowers. You know what I mean? That's big. So as we keep, you know what I'm saying, keep going and keep pushing and keep working and keep grinding, I think that we're gonna have some big things coming along the way. Them wins and them rings, they coming. I promise you that they coming. Um, but I just want to salute the team. As we keep going on, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, I'm gonna do my best to give y'all that one-on-one look with the players. I'm gonna try to get the players involved into the podcast because this is about them. This is about our boys. This is about my boys. You know what I'm saying? Get them involved in it. So y'all can get their input as you know what I'm saying, these episodes go on and as we keep, you know what I'm saying, the up. But you know what I'm saying? Right now it's more focused on trying to get, you know what I'm saying, get on the right direction. We still got to find our identity, and I think that's where we at as a whole. You know what I'm saying, just finding our identity, finding, you know what I'm saying, who we are, what we are, and what we're about, and then being able to build on that. You know what I mean, because it's been different. It's been different. You know what I'm saying, different type of vibes, do different type of teams, different type of players, different type of moments. So you know what I'm saying, that's big to me. Also, um, I did want to tap on the referees. Now, I know we do have a lot of bad referees calling. Like, you know, it's like, oh man, that's a bad location. This down the third. Now, I'm gonna keep it. I'm always keep it 1,000. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna keep. I'm always interact. You know what I'm saying? Say that over and over again because I know that, you know what I mean, people will say, you know what I'm saying, oh, you'll have a biased opinion. But, you know what I mean, a lot of the pitches that was thrown to us, or I mean that we were throwing, I'm sorry, that we were throwing, they were either too high, they were too much inside, they were too much outside, or it wasn't enough inside enough in order to make it a strike because it's almost about to hit the guy, or you know it wasn't enough outside or touching that corner in order for it to be called a strike. Like, you know what I mean? Like I think that he was real fair with his strike calling, and I have a tight strike call. I promise you that. You know what I mean? And I'm always call it fair, and go down the books. You know what I'm saying? I ring my son up, and he'll tell you. You know what I mean? I'm or whatever. Like we gotta be fair. You know what I mean? Like I ain't gonna cheat you. You know what I mean? You got to go and win this. But you know what I'm saying? I say that on that second game, that's when it got to us. And I understand that when you're down, it feel like everything is bad. Everything is not in your favor. Everybody's against you. This, that, and the third. Tensions are high. But let's understand that we teach the boys to fight through adversity. If stuff ain't going your way, shake it off, move on. These are type of things that we have to understand as adults or whatever, um, or whatnot. Because you know, what I mean, we'll stop a game or we'll maybe, you know what I'm saying, get a rough mad for a call that didn't go in our favor. Now it's one thing to go and voice that, hey, that one, you know what I'm saying, woo, woo. But when we have to shut a game down or whatever, I feel like that's bad for the momentum of the boys. You know what I mean? Because it's a momentum thing. You know what I mean? It is. So when we arguing a play and stuff is stopped for a minute, and now the other team is into it. Now the parents, now we into it. Now the other, you know what I'm saying, parents are into it. You know what I mean? That's messing up the mode of the game. So I think that, you know what I'm saying, sometimes, and I understand that we don't nobody want to be cheated. You know what I mean? So I get that. And I get that we're gonna ride, we're gonna fight, we're gonna do whatever for our guys or whatever, because you ain't gonna cheat our boys. I'm with that 100%. But another thing is, I know that after this call or whatever, this argument or whatever we got going on, after it's finished, these boys still got to play this game. So if that, you know what I'm saying, momentum is gone or whatever, like, that's it. You know what I mean? Because momentum is a real thing when you playing these sports. And you know what I mean? And as a travel team, we have to understand that. We have to treat it like that. If we don't, then you know what I mean, of course that we you know what I'm saying, we're gonna be looking like the what we looking like now. But that's just one of the big recommendations that I do have, that we just spend too much on calls that don't go in our way. That's gonna happen. Our problems don't be these calls. It be these errors, or it be, you know what I'm saying, just the kid, you know what I'm saying, not doing what they capable of doing. And right now, it's just we just have to find our rhythm. I think that the boys are doing good, because we didn't go through a fall season. So a lot of our workouts was either, you know what I'm saying, with kids doing other, pickup games from other teams, or maybe with trainers. And some kids didn't even work out at all. So we building right now. It's a course of a couple practices, a couple games, and kids trying to get into their groove. So, and we still was able to get what, a couple of wins out of that or whatever, and a couple close games, and then a few blowout games. But you know what I mean, once we start getting in that groove or whatnot, then I think that it's gonna mellow out, where we able to, to come out with a victory on those games that we getting blowed out on, or at least be able to compete with them. Because when you go back and you look at the overall stats, in which, what I'm saying, that's what we will be doing moving forward. Going over stats, you know what I'm saying? Because this podcast will solely be off of stats. Nothing will be opinionated. Everything will be based off of stats. So, you know what I'm saying? If that's what you got, that's what I see. That's what we gonna put on. That's what we gonna talk about here. So nothing's gonna be opinionated. Everything gonna be stat based. So I do, want to iterate that. So if it come across, and you know what I'm saying, your favorite player, which is my favorite player, didn't produce well, and we go up and be like, they didn't produce too good today, or they had this and they had that wasn't good. You know what I mean? That's just how we coming with, on this podcast. But you know what I'm saying, we gonna mellow this thing out. I'm gonna try to get this content to you every day. We're gonna try to go ahead and start live streaming those live streams. Be able to get y'all in tune with the game as the game go on. Also, try to get some interviews with some of these players. Get this camera out there. Get some of them interviews from the players out there, because you know what I'm saying, it's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying. I always love the organization, what they're able to do. You know what I'm saying, and we want to give it to y'all. We want to be able to spread the wealth, be able to give it out, be able to grind, be able to get it and go get it. You know what I mean? I'm signing off, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna take your head off too long. Hey, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be on this thing every day. You can tune in with me every day. Check in with me, you know what I'm saying? We setting up interviews and things right now. All you gotta do is hit me up. We're gonna be locked in, we're gonna be ready and loaded. Also, you know what I'm saying? You can find me, follow me on if you're watching this on YouTube, like, follow, and subscribe. I say that because this will be up on the website page and not on the YouTube blog. It's gonna be coming from there from the real and raw and uncut. You know, and we're gonna give it to you like that. I'm signing off. It's your boy K with Behind the Fence with KD. I'm out. Let's get it.